Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to this hour. Hope you guys had a blessed full moon. Long, long time ago. I never thought I'd doubt you. I'm better off without you. I should have started running. Oh man, I am buzzing, y'all. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. You know, I had a bunch of people get on me about that astrology stuff, and I get where they're coming from. Where they're coming from is they're like, oh, everybody's so they take it to a dark place. Oh, Mercury retrograde's going to be horrible. And you know what? For a long time, you know what Mercury retrogrades do to me? They take out my car. And I genuinely, you see this box here? You see this box here? This is a Cadillac converter that I ordered and then I didn't need, but the box was ripped, so I can't even send it back. Anyway, it's just funny that I just happened to put that there and caught it in the shot. But it's what you make of it. I say that about the full moons too. People are like, the full moon's so horrible, the full moon's so dramatic. Right? Full moon's so dramatic. It's as dramatic as you want to make it. If you're going to make it, dramatic, then make it dramatic. Create a stage, make a set. You know what I'm saying? You pick the story. Same thing with the retrogrades, right? So retrogrades always take out my car. It's a lesson, right? Are you going to have a mental breakdown every time the car breaks down? And the universe is just like, let's see. Mental breakdown. Okay. Fix it, get through it. See, everything worked out fine. Everything worked out fine. Retrograde. Are you going to have a mental breakdown when your car breaks down? Universe asks. Boom, car breaks down. Mental breakdown. You did it again. You did it again. Okay, see, look, everything worked out fine. Everything worked out perfect. Divine timing was in play, right? Now, here we go again. Another Mercury retrograde. Are you going to have a mental breakdown when your car breaks down? No. Right? See, it's about learning how to just get through stuff. It's all as dramatic as you want to make it. And trust me, I don't know why I made parts of my story super duper dramatic. I mean, just think about being a teenager again. How dramatic did you want your story then, right? Whoo, we made some super dramatic storylines when we were teens, didn't we? Well, I did anyway. Apologies. That is the landscaper. I don't know if you guys can even hear him. I am running late. It's almost 9. I'm trying to get that all signs video in today. I wanted to get cards of coffee done first. Because actually, this is my favorite part. I don't know. I don't know. I've been waiting for all these shifts for a long, long time, so. See what's going on. What is the main timelines affecting the collective? And when I say what is the main timelines affecting the collective, it does not necessarily mean your timeline. This could be someone else's timeline that's affecting your collective timeline. Right? Because that's the part of the co-creation. That's what I mean when I tell people, I'm like, it doesn't matter. The most Zen monk, right? Example, Thich Nhat Hanh, right? Thich Nhat Hanh was good friends with Martin Luther King. I believe the Dalai Lama was too. And they both cried when he got killed. They both had their energy rocked when their friend died. And that's what I mean. It doesn't matter. Anybody who portrays their life as super duper perfect, there's always something, y'all. Stop. Don't compare yourself so hard to all these other people, right? And then don't judge other people either. Everybody's creating their own timelines. Well, that's a big message I keep trying to get out to, is allow people to create their own timelines. And you'd be surprised. That was the other thought that I had this morning too, was the villains, right? Think about it. If the witch in the tower had never caught Rapunzel's father stealing food, she would have never taken Rapunzel. Now, here's the whole kicker of it. The witch took that baby from them. They couldn't feed that baby. They couldn't even feed themselves. He couldn't even feed his pregnant wife. And the witch took that baby, right? Evil witch took the baby. And that baby ended up marrying a prince. A peasant child that would have probably starved to death in medieval times ended up marrying the prince because of this horrible villain. It's a Maleficent thing too, right? That's how they're switching up the dynamics. And it's just the whole thing. It's like for every hero, there's a villain. For every villain, there's a hero. Just depends on what perspective of the story you're in. And some people need a villain. They need a villain for their storylines to work. And unfortunately, the villain's usually the witch. What can I say? All right. Y'all ready for your cards? And a motorcycle? What's going on? All right, we got the Eight of Cups definitely moving on or trying to move on, because you got the Four of Swords reversed. You got the Six of Wands reversed. You got the Ace reversed. You got the Two of Cups reversed. So this is definitely trying to move on, and then just even on the 3D, it's not successful. Ay. I don't know. For as non-dramatic as my life is, I find it thoroughly entertaining. All right, on the 40, what do we got here? We got focusing on building teams, right? Focusing on building teams. Still a bit unbalanced. I think there's an awareness of the unbalance because this is in your mind, right? Ten of Swords. Focusing on spilt cups that already swirled the drain. I like how she's actually in this card. Look, she actually stuck her foot in the cup and tipped it just to watch it swirl down the drain. Something for you there. Cutting cords. Anybody who was with me in the silver cord last night knows that was my release, was old timelines. I like releasing old timelines. But once you release the old timelines, you open up the new timelines to all kinds of possibilities. On the 5D here, we do got a bit... someone who thinks they're being clever by being a hermit, and they're being all introspective, but they're not. That's just silent treatment. I'm giving you the silent treatment, but I'm acting like it's enlightenment. I'm acting like this doesn't bother me, and I'm oh so perfect, but really, I'm fucking rocked. Right? No warmth. There's no warmth in these energies. Not reversed. It's not funny. I shouldn't be laughing. But the 5D's not perfect either. They get themselves into their own shit too. Because they're playing the game on a different level, but they're still fucking manipulators. Right? How do you want to get out of that energy? How do you get out of it? Peace offerings to get the wheel a turning if you're stagnant right now. All right. Well, that's what's dealing with this collective. We got energy, emergence, dragonfly, right? Ooh. Love this card. I really do. If y'all didn't know, I have a thing for dragonflies. It's definitely a transformation phase, right? I feel like people are ready to emerge from wallowing around in those emotions, right? Definitely a lot of resilience has been going on. A lot of remembering things. Definitely still climbing the mountain, right? Still climbing the mountain. But here's the thing, right? That I always found funny is you spend more time climbing the mountain than anybody does at the summit. Like if you go to climb Mount Everest, you go to Mount Everest, and first you have to spend weeks at base camp. You spend weeks at base camp just getting used to being that high in the altitude, right? Then you spend, I don't even know how long it takes to get to the top of Mount Everest, but I'm assuming it's probably a couple more weeks, right? Climbing the freaking mountain just to get all the way up to the summit. And what? You maybe spend 24 hours on the summit and then you climb back down. It is the challenge. It is the challenge that's so addictive about this place. I tell my kids all the time. I was like, if the game, when they're yelling at their video games, the computer's cheating, this person stole my stuff. I'm like, did they steal it or is it part of the game? Is it part of the game? I was like, if the game was easy, you guys wouldn't even want to play it. It would be boring, right? It would be those kiddie games you guys don't want to play anymore, right? They're boring. They're easy. It's tic-tac-toe. I don't want to play tic-tac-toe anymore. I want to play checkers. Oh, well, now checkers is boring. I want to play chess. Well, now chess is boring. I want to play poker. If you want to get into video games too, true gamers do this weird thing where they'll play a game and they play it on easy mode first, and then they'll play it on medium, and then they'll play it on hard, and then they'll play it on super hard. And that's what I mean when you get to the end of a game and it tells you how much you've played, and it'll be like 13% or something like that. You can keep going back and forth. I already got that card. Give us one that we haven't seen. Seen that one already too. Well, might need time to change up. We got the gentleman, the stork. I got the ring and the coffin already out. These are all stories that have already been told here. Clouds Lady. Okay, it's going to just keep giving me. All right, so Fairy Tales are going to take a break. You know which one? I wonder. I don't even think it's in here, though. I've been thinking about Peter Pan. I was giggling, actually, thinking about Peter Pan. I think it's so funny because I've always more related to Tinkerbell. And I love Tinkerbell, right? Tinkerbell's the one that you saved by clapping, by saying you believe in fairies, right? Anyways, I always thought it was funny, right? So Peter brings in Wendy. And the only reason he brings Wendy, right, is because of her brothers, right? She comes because her brothers are going. He brings Wendy. Tinkerbell's jealous of Wendy. The mermaids are jealous of Wendy. Everybody's fucking tries to kill. Tink tries to straight up kill her. She tries to kill her in the beginning of the freaking, when she first gets there. That's what I find so funny. You got to do something, though, for the cards for everybody. Well, I'm going to do an all signs here in a little bit. Anyway, so everybody tries to kill Wendy's. There's this whole giant thing. Tink almost dies saving Peter. All these things happen to help Peter, and everybody's all obsessed with helping Peter. And you know what Peter does? Peter marries Wendy's, like, great-granddaughter. It's just, I don't know. I was giggling at it. I was like, for all the drama. For all the drama. If you get into the movie, if you add Hook into it. I don't know if that Hook story had anything to do with the original Peter Pan stories. I don't know. What should we do? Three cards for everybody since we didn't do a story time. All right, Aries. All towards you. Aries, we got Judgment. Focus on what kind of judgments that you're giving. Make sure that they're positive, right? Focus your thoughts and words today. Focus, focus, focus. Don't worry, right? Taurus. Refusing to see opportunities is going to lead to towers. You are keeping yourself stuck. Gemini. Gemini, I got you are in a lot of power right now. Keep your emotions balanced and in control, right? Mind your manners right now. Be careful what you wish for at the moment. When you're in that much power energy, you got to be careful what you wish for. Excuse me. Cancer. Cancer, I got focus on your foundations. Focus on what you're focusing on and where your energy is being sent to. And if you're being forced to sit still, it's to look at it from a different perspective. Leo. It's your game. You created that shit. That's all I'm going to say about that. Virgo. Virgo, I got you reap what you sow. You make decisions on your own, but you do radiate a lot of warmth and vitality. You got for Libra. Refusing to move on. Not toxic. Feminine sexuality. Devil card. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Notifications didn't go out. You got to make sure that you guys hit those bells because, yeah, YouTube resets them all the time now. They change the algorithm up where it knocks that off, where it goes from all notifications to personalized notifications. I just did Libra. I'm just doing 3 cards for every sign. I skipped the story card this time. I didn't want to do it this morning, so I'm changing it up. What are we on? We said Libra. Scorpio. Scorpio, I got a focusing on money, right? Messages about money coming in, understanding what's your burdens and kind of getting over the drama here. I actually like that, right? The Ten of Swords reversed. I got that as a getting over the drama, right? I'm done with wallowing in the fact that I've got knives in my back, right? I'm worried about manifesting what I've got and taking care of my own responsibilities. And ain't nothing wrong with that, y'all. Nothing wrong with that. Sagittarius. All right, when planning the future, you need foresight, intuition, and action, right? To get the ball rolling. But I would say stay in the planning phase. There's still secrets to be revealed to come out for you, right? You got the Empress reverse there. There's definitely something that needs to come out before you make any solid decisions involving that Empress energy, okay? Seriously, Sagittarius. You need to make sure that you know everything before you start anything with that Empress card, okay? All right. I don't like the Empress reverse. It always gives me a very icky feeling. Right? It's ominous. It's ominous, okay? If you don't have all the information, wait till that moon card reveals something, Sag, okay? Capricorn. Capricorn, I got a sense for you. You got the 8 of Rods reverse, 10 of Cups, and Wheel of Fortune. I got a sense of like what? It's like stop running away from the good shit. Stop running away from the good shit. Like, you wonder why there's no good shit. You're always looking for the good shit, but then when the good shit comes in, you go, oh my God, because you're not used to it and you run away from it. Stop doing that shit. Aquarius. Aquarius, I see that this is definitely the beginning of a new major cycle in your evolutionary process, right? You get the world here in the middle, which is 21, which is like, it's the end of 2 cycles, right? And the beginning of a 3rd, right? You're on this definitely another step on your evolutionary path. There's a lot of celebration here, but I just think that you just stepped onto a new part of this phase and you just kind of can't see exactly where it's heading at this moment. But I wouldn't worry about it. I would just, for today, for this weekend, just focus on that 3 of Cups, right? Just focus on those 3 beautiful cups, man. Focus on your friends, your connections. Find somebody to call and share some good jujus with. Pisces. Aquarius rising. Pisces, I just get the sense of, yeah. Stop looking back on the bad stuff in the past. I know this full moon has been intense. But really here, what you got going on with this is, you get that Queen of Pentacles reversed, you get the 6 of Cups reversed, and you got the 7 upright over here, right? It's like you're defending yourself. It's similar to Capricorns, right? It's like you want to be back in the good juju energies, but you're defending yourself against it because it's like the last time you were in the good juju energies, it didn't play out the way you thought it was supposed to. But that was the message. If you go all the way back to the beginning of the video that I was talking about with my cars breaking down in Mercury retrogrades. Just goes around and around and around and around and around. All right, y'all. I am going to let you guys go ahead and get back to the beginning of this video since the notifications didn't come in. You got in here late. And I am going to go walk my doggies and I'm going to come back. I want to do a chakra vibe check for the weekend for everybody. And then, yeah. So we'll see if those notifications go out. So hit check your bells and buttons and bells, and blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. I hope you guys are enjoying your full moon hangovers. I love you. And I'm going to be back just as soon as I can, I promise.